Okay. Tell me about Mission 312.
Mission 312. So pretty much it's a charity initiative that me and my agent had came up with. We were sitting at Whataburger one day. And
It's where the best ideas come
yeah,
from.
exactly. Sitting down eating a meal at Whataburger, and we were talking. I was like, I want to do something. You know, the age of an NIL. I have money now. I'm capable to spend it, and I want to spend it on something good. Not just on myself or stuff like that. And so he was like, okay, like let's try to brainstorm. Let's find out where we can put that money into. And my father and my grandfather, a bunch of my family have served in the military. And so that's something really personal to me. That's something that I care about a lot. And I was raised around it. And so we were like, okay, well, Billy, my agent, knows Jeff. And so we partnered with Walk Among Heroes. And for every turnover last year, I donated $312 to send World War II veterans back to Normandy on a trip, which happened this past summer. And so
Jack was one of them, Jack Hugman,
yeah.
an Aggie.
Aggie,
And Ray, and you got to meet both of them.
Yes, great people, great stories. I mean, that was one of the best experiences I've ever experienced.
So here's the new guy, right? Last year at this time, you do it, and yet it falls right into the selfless service part of Texas A&M. Did it make you feel more comfortable and make you feel like you fit in here on campus?
100%. Yeah, just the support from Texas A&M, and I think the culture as a university as itself, like it's a very, like you just said, selfless, giving, give back to others, and so I know the people here supported that.
Does it hit even closer to home for you and this initiative of Mission 312 that there's Rudder Tower, that there's Rudder Auditorium, and there's the Corps Cadets on this campus?
Yeah, no, 100%. My dad was like, wow, this has to be God's work, because it's just all the way it lined up. Like you just said, the military history that A&M has, like it's crazy how it all worked out like that.
So Mission 312, 312 for every turnover, right? And now you're getting other people involved with it to donate, aren't you? Once they see it. So in just 1 year, the popularity is kind of exploding, isn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, me and Billy were just talking about it. We definitely want to try to do something again this year, maybe revamp it a little bit, add some things to it. So there's a bunch of ways we could go about it.
It's one thing to have an initiative. It's another to have 3 of your own interceptions, right?
yeah, exactly. Donating towards the cause.
Let me ask you about, you were a freshman at San Diego State. So that's new and you adjust. You transfer to A&M, and there's the adjustment. Are you more comfortable going into this season?
Yeah, I'm so much more comfortable. Yeah, no, definitely. Last year, it was kind of like I was getting my feet wet. I obviously came from a smaller conference, so I didn't know what the SEC looked like. I wasn't highly recruited. I wasn't a 5-star SEC recruit. And so just playing my first season, getting to campus, starting right away, it was definitely a very fast experience. But I think I learned quickly, and going into year 2 in the SEC, I feel so comfortable.
Especially with this group that's returning, correct?
Yeah. No, it's a nasty group.
That back end is special.
It's so special, and how deep it is. I think that's a part that people overlook. Like we have a lot of safeties, a lot of corners, a lot of nickels, all that can play, and so I just think that makes all of us better.
Coach Elko, being a safety guy, does it put a little more pressure on y'all back there?
Yeah, no, for sure. He'll stand back there, and you're just like, I know he's looking at me right now. I know he's evaluating me right now. And no, but it's a good thing. He knows a lot about safeties, and so I'm always learning something new. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't even think about that. I didn't know that could happen right there. And so, yeah.
If you look at the trajectory of his career and how it applies, it seems like year 1 there's a lot of figuring out, but then from year 2 and moving on, Marcus, there seems to be more of an understanding, and y'all can kind of talk amongst yourselves, like, for lack of a better phrase, the fog lifts. Are you seeing that going into this season?
Yeah, 100%. Coach Elko is very determined with his plan. He has his plan to win, and so starting from January when I first got to A&M, his main goal was for us to realize his plan to win. He has a layered, step-by-step, this is how we win. If we do these exact things, we're going to win. If we don't, we're not going to win. And so I think that's how he's gotten so far in his college, in his career as a coach, how he's been at so many different great schools. And I think as the players are like, okay, like if we really do follow this plan, like we were going to win. And we saw it last year at the beginning, number 1 in the SEC by midseason. And so, yeah, definitely.
We talk about camaraderie and being together when it's quarterbacks and wide receivers, let's say. You have that. How big is communication on that back end on defense?
Yeah, it's so important. It's make or break, honestly. If one piece of the 11 doesn't communicate, it's a touchdown, and all of us look bad. And so there's a extreme urgency, I'd say, especially from the safeties, to get everyone lined up, get us all on the same page, because if we're not, then we all look bad. And you know what I mean? If we are, we all look good. And so that's something we've been super urgent about in fall camp.
I'm going to ask you this because I asked Nana about that front four helping the back seven. You guys on that back end help that front four, don't you?
Yeah. No, we do. If they rush the passer and make him feel a little nervous and he throws a bad ball, that's an interception for me. And so I'm thanking Nana and his crew for that. And in the same reverse, if I can guard this receiver and the QB's like, oh, like I don't know if I should throw that, and that gives them a little more time to get there. We're all helping each other out. And so that's something I really just love about football, because it's really a true team game. There's no self in it.
He used the word playmakers. There's so many playmakers on this defense. Is there not?
No, there is. It's scary. And just the amount of playmakers we have, like backups, twos, threes, we have a lot of players that can make plays for sure.
How much does this offense make this defense better?
Yeah, I mean, I think every practice we're competing. Obviously, we're going hard against each other. Defense wants to win, offense wants to win, and so just going against guys that like the O-line, like they're such a good O-line. They're so good, and so going against them, going against the receivers, Craver, Conception, like I know that just makes me 100 times better, and it's making them 100 times better. And I don't think I'm gonna see guys like that out there.
Does it make, understand the way I say easier, because I know it's not easy in the SEC.
Yeah.
Does it help then on Saturday what you've done Monday through Friday?
Oh, for sure. I feel so prepared for this upcoming game, and I think just the grind and the sharpening of the defense going against the offense going against the defense is just going to accelerate us into the season.
You talked about that offensive line and they all come back, and Mike was saying that 7 of the 11 come back on defense.
Yeah.
I think the next step for that, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's the right guys came back.
Yeah.
Did they not?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Leadership where you hold each other accountable, don't you?
We do. And we all know our weaknesses. We all know our flaws from last year, and it's very apparent. We've put it on top of the walls and on our the whiteboards. We all know what we need to improve on, and so like I said, we've been the most urgent about like, let's fix this and we'll get the results we want to get.
If you don't hold yourself accountable, you can't hold a teammate accountable.
Exactly.
But all 11 on that defense, if I'm just looking there, you all hold yourselves accountable, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah. No, exactly. And that's something especially the safeties have emphasized, because like I said, the big plays or the communication bust, like that, we take that as our fault. And so that's on us, even if it wasn't, like it's still our fault. Like we need to get everyone right. We need to get everyone set on the same page. And so, yeah, that's something we've been really adamant about.
You can't change last year, but can you learn the lessons from it and almost use it as a chip on your shoulder of that's not going to happen again?
Exactly. Yeah, no, I think that's the perfect way to explain it. It's just a chip on all of our shoulders that this isn't going to happen again.
I remember you saying this last year when you came from San Diego State, that you wanted to challenge yourself and into the SEC at Texas A&M. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your decision has been validated?
Yeah. No, I think it's been validated 100%. I think 100% I'm supposed to be here. This was God's plan for me for sure. Out of San Diego State, in the portal, I wanted to be somewhere at the highest level of competition, and thank God I got this opportunity, and it's been great so far.
Did you realize that having to lift with Tommy Moffitt was going to be part of that?
Man, that part I wasn't ready for. That was one of the shocking parts, because I was like, whoa, I didn't know that workout existed. Like a couple months ago, I didn't know you could do that, and so yeah, that was the experience.
Any easier the second time around?
No, it's never easy. It's never. That's another lesson I've had to learn. It's never gonna get easy.
Some of the bodies though have changed, have they not?
Yeah.
Like you can really see it out there. Mm-hmm. Can you not?
No, you can. Even with myself, with my teammates, like you just explained, like we feel strong, we feel fast, and I think the entire strength staff did a great job of getting us prepared.
Does that help you finish?
For sure. Yeah, no, that definitely helps us finish. I think just the extra strength, a little bit of extra speed, it just makes us feel good. You know, it makes us feel fast, makes us feel strong and more confident, and I think all those things help us.
Finish doesn't just mean November. Does it? Finishes every rep, is it
Every
not?
rep, yeah. Yeah, no, that's been something Elko's been emphasizing since the start of fall camp, since really the end of last season. We do this thing in practice where the last period means more points wise than all the other periods. So it's like, yeah, it's the last period. We're all tired. We're all about to be done with practice, but like this is the most important period. You know what I mean? And so that's something as an entire team we've been emphasizing.
This will now be your second year running into Kyle Field. How was it your first time when you ran onto there?
Man, the first experience was wild. I think the best comparison I was telling my parents is I think the best comparison is like a gladiator in an arena. Like that's the only comparison that makes sense to me because I looked up and I was like, wow, all these people here to watch this game. Like I've never seen something like that before or felt something like that before.
What is it like being part of this defense? You do not have to tell Kyle Field it's third down. They know. Can you hear that buzz? When you're out there?
Yeah, it's like an energy shift, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah, like I had to actively try to focus myself in on the offense and what they're gonna do and like my keys and stuff like that. But if I lose focus for a little, I'm like, this is crazy. Like they're being loud. I would hate to be a quarterback like in our stadium. That would suck. That would be really bad.
And then there's Will Lee usually dancing.
So they're looking at the stadium, looking at Will Lee. The quarterbacks are all messed up.
That thrill's never going to go away, is it for you here
No.
in that place?
No, I don't think it ever will. Every single home game last year it felt like a brand new experience.
I hope that you raise a whole lot of money, and you know what? I hope you get a chance to get over there. I know you wanted to.
Yeah.
I know you absolutely wanted to, and it's there. Do you think you'll get a chance to get to Normandy someday?
I think I will. I
That'd
think
be
maybe January or in the next upcoming summer. I really want to. I was talking to Jeff about that, and I think that would be even more of a blessing and show even more appreciation towards what those people did for us. To go over there and see everything, see how it was, see historical artifacts, all that stuff. That would be great.
You appreciate everyone what they sacrificed.
Yeah.
All of them, and I saw that through you when you met those guys. That it hits you. You know, it's funny because it almost opens up your world.
Yeah.
Does it not?
Yeah, your perspective. For
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, no, it does. It does. And just hearing stories from Ray talk, it's like, wow, like the things he had to go through. Like some people in today's world would never even think of that. Like I have no experience where I could relate to that. And so it definitely opened my mind up, my perspective.
They had the appreciation for you for doing this, did they not?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah. No, they were super, super appreciative, super thankful, super humble people. Yeah, they're just great people.
I hope it's I hope we send a lot of
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Absolutely. Thank you for sitting down and doing
Yeah, no,
this.
thank you. Thank you. I
Pleasure, my
appreciate
friend.
you.
You bet.